Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is actually my first video, so I thought I would do a video, just a few get to know me facts. I've actually got 6 facts about me. So I will start with my name. My name's Laura and I am 30. I'm married. I've been married for five years this year. It's gone so fast, actually. I can't believe it's been 5 years. But yeah, I've actually been with my husband for 10 years, but married for 5. We have one daughter together who is 3.5. She is great. She's so much fun. I love spending time with her. We do loads of stuff together. I take her to swimming lessons on Thursday mornings, and she does ballet on Saturday mornings now. We used to do ballet on a Thursday afternoon, but I just found with both clubs being like swimming and ballet being on a Thursday, it was just too much for her. She was getting really tired, so I moved the ballet from Thursday afternoon to Saturday morning, and she really enjoys those. She also goes to nursery on Mondays and Fridays. She does all day, kind of from 8:30 until 5:30. She's been going since she was 2. So it's really lovely. She's built some lovely friendships up with the other children there, and the staff are amazing and they look after her so well. I really like it. It's a beautiful setting. Yeah, it's really good. I have 2 dogs. So I have Harper, who is a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and she is 8.5. She's a whirlwind. She's so super lively. She just, yeah, loves her walks, loves running around, loves food. She is massively food driven. We have to keep all our food out of the way, push back on the sides, because if there's any visible, that's it. She will have it. She also has quite a few allergies. She's allergic to wheat, soya, rice, peas, bananas, corn. So her food has to be like specially picked. We can't just feed her anything. She's also on medication for her allergies as well. I think it's a like a known problem with Staffies, like the breed. They tend to have a lot of skin problems. I'm not sure why. It's just something in the way they're made. She is also on a medication called propylene, which isn't going to sound very nice, but she leaks urine a little bit. So she was spayed when she was younger, and kind of ever since then she has leaked a little bit of urine. So yeah, she's on medication to control that. And then my other dog is George. He is a miniature sausage dog. I'll see if I can get him to come over. George, come mama. So this is George. Harper's going to come and say hi now as well. She realised she was down there. So George is... yeah, I love you too. George is nearly 6, so he will be 6 at the end of this month. He is great. He's such a lap dog. He loves all the cuddles, all the attention. Anyone who comes round, he just wants them to love him. He loves his walks as well. Loves going out. I take them on loads of walks. We're really lucky. We've got like a massive loads of like field nature reserves just at the end kind of our road, so I can take them there. They can run around. They've got little jumpers as well, little equifleeces, which are brilliant. If you've never heard of equifleeces for dogs, they are basically a fleece. Oh, actually, I've got one here. I can show you. 1 second. So let me just turn it the right way around. So this is an equifleece. This is George's one. So it smells nice. I wash them. They basically just fit to their body, and they keep them warm, and they're also waterproof, which is fantastic, especially if you've got a sausage dog, because where they're so low to the ground, their little tummies could get so wet and cold, and I find it just keeps them warm. And you can wash them in the washing machine. I wash them on a 30. You're not supposed to wash them any hotter than that. Wash them on a 30. I don't tumble dry them. I stick them on the radiator. And yeah, but I am animal obsessed. I absolutely love animals. I could sit and cuddle them and stroke them all day. I think they're absolutely amazing. Sorry, I've got the facts written on my phone. Just looking down. I am a stay-at-home mum. I have been a stay-at-home mum since I was pregnant with my daughter. So before I had her, I was a nursery nurse for about 12 years, which I really enjoyed. I love children. I think they're amazing. They're so sweet and funny. It's hard work. It's really tiring. It's quite strenuous. It can be quite emotional as well. So you build up these attachments with them, and they have to move on or change rooms. And as nice as it is to see them grow up and move on, it's actually hard because you don't get to see them forever. But basically, Ivy, my daughter, she is a COVID baby, so she was born in June 2020. So I was, what was I about? I think I was about 26, 27 weeks pregnant when we went into lockdown in March 2020. And it was announced that anyone who was in their third trimester of pregnancy should isolate. So I obviously fell under that bracket. So I stayed at home. I lived with her, went on early maternity leave, and then was on maternity leave for, it was like, must have been 9 months or a year, something like that. And I decided not to go back. I just wanted more time at home with Ivy. And I know I'm incredibly fortunate that my husband, he could afford for, we could afford for me not to work. It works quite well. I take on most of the house duties. I look after Ivy, I look after the dogs, food shopping, cleaning, all of that, cooking, sorting all of Ivy's clothes out, pretty much everything that goes into running a home I do. I quite enjoy that. And my husband goes to work. He owns his own gas business. So he is a gas engineer, and he's built his company up over the last 4 years, and he's done amazingly. He's really good at it, and I'm so fortunate, as it's meant that I've been able to have this time with Ivy at home before she goes to school. Let me have a look at my next point. Is I'm a pescatarian. So for those of you that don't know, if you're a pescatarian, it means that you eat fish, but you don't eat meat. I've been a pescatarian for 11 years, nearly 12 years, I think now. So quite a long time. I found that when I was eating meat, my stomach, I would just get really bloated and feel heavy and tired. And I'm a massive animal lover. So I just decided to cut meat out, and I felt so much better. I felt less bloated. I felt lighter. I wasn't feeling really tired after I was eating. It just really suits me. However, I will still cook meat for my daughter and my husband. That doesn't bother me. I really am a believer in everyone has to do what's right for them. Everyone can eat what's right for them. I'm not someone that tries to convince everyone to be pescatarian, vegetarian, vegan. It doesn't bother me. If you eat meat and you like it and enjoy it and it works for you, then you do you. It really doesn't matter to me. I wouldn't say I'm gluten-free because I do eat small amounts. I avoid gluten. I find that if I eat a lot of it, I do bloat quite a lot. I also come up with a weird rash kind of here on my arm. Sorry, I've got George just wagging his tail at me. Yeah, a little rash on my arm, which is really strange. So I cut that out. So if I'm having like a pasta or a pizza, then I will do those gluten-free. Bread will be gluten-free. But if it's like a biscuit or a small cake or something, then I'm not too fussy. I will eat it with gluten. I also am supposed to be avoiding dairy. I have been seeing a nutritionist for a couple of months as I have gastritis, which, if you don't know, is basically inflammation of the stomach lining, which isn't very nice at all. It makes you feel really sick, like a gurgly hunger feeling in your stomach, a bit of pain. It's not good. So I've been seeing a nutritionist, and she ran some tests on me, and it came back that my lactose levels were really high. So she said to me to avoid dairy. She said I don't have to cut it out entirely, but just significantly reduce it. So I will have like oat milk. I like the Oatly Barrister. I find that is brilliant in tea. I don't really drink coffee anymore because I find that irritates my stomach, but that in coffee as well works really well. I also like, it's called Rude Health soya milk. I find that excellent in tea. You can hardly taste the difference. My porridge, I love porridge. I make all different porridges every morning. And I use oat milk in that, soya milk in that, kind of any milk. I'm not that fussy. I'm not a massive fan of almond milk though. I find it a bit watery. So yeah, but and butter. I have dairy-free butter now. But occasionally if I go out to eat and there's like a sauce that has dairy in, or if I've got people round at my house and something's being made with a bit of dairy in, I will eat it. And it does seem to be helping. I'm on a load of tablets. They're kind of like a health well-being tablets. Kind of, my nutritionist prescribed them for me, but they do seem to really be helping, which is amazing, as I've been struggling with gastritis for quite a few years. So it's nice to get some relief from that. What's next? My hobbies. So my hobbies, cooking. I love cooking. I could spend all day looking up recipes and hi George, you can't see my face now. Looking up recipes, cooking. I cook from scratch pretty much every day. Sorry, hang on. Hopper, sit down. Smile, the dog. Trying to. I won't be able to see my face in a minute. Yeah, I cook from scratch every day. I love walking. As I said, I walk my dogs. I'm lucky to have a really nice field just down from me, so I take my dogs on lovely walks every day, or even just, okay, he's giving me a kiss now. Even just by myself, I will go out for a walk if I'm just feeling stuffy and I need some air. Yoga. I love yoga. I've done yoga on and off since I was about 17. I'm 30 now, nearly 31. I've gone through like phases in my life where I've done it loads, and then phases where I haven't done it as much. But I'm really trying at the moment to get back into it. So I just find stretching your body is so good for everything, all your muscle aches. It's just brilliant. It calms my mind. It makes me feel relaxed. And home decor, I love styling my home. We have only been here now for just over a year, so we're still in the process of decorating, renovating. We've just redone our bathroom, which I absolutely love. I love green, as you can tell, the wall behind me is green. My pillows are green. George's Equifleece is green. My phone is green. Yeah, I love green. Yes, that's a bit about me. Oh, and last fact that I came up with is I love charity shops. I think you can find some absolute gems. Sorry, Harper's going on a mad one behind me. You can find some absolute gems in a charity shop. I just drive around finding them, little bits for my house. I love quirky things, antiques. Even clothes from a charity shop. I bought a pair of jeans from the charity shop the other day. I think they were H&M ones. They were £4 and they fit amazingly, and they were like brand new. You couldn't even tell that they'd been worn before. I always obviously wash all the stuff first before wearing them. I just think that it's great. Same as Vinted. I love Vinted. I do most of my clothes shopping and my daughter's clothes shopping on Vinted. I also sell my stuff on Vinted as well, as I just find kind of recycling clothes, is that the right word? I'm not sure. Just really good for the environment and really cost effective as well. Now, as I've been buying a lot from charity shops and on Vinted, I find if I go to the shops, I'm shocked by the price of the clothes, because I'm used to only paying a few pounds for an item. And it just seems ridiculous. But I will buy a few bits, new. If I fall in love with something, or I will do. There's certain things that I obviously will not buy secondhand, and will only buy new. So on my channel, I'm going to be posting about food really a lot. I'm going to be documenting my food shops. I like to shop around. There's not really one set supermarket that I stick to. I love Ocado. That's probably my favourite, just purely because of the range of items, products. Anything you could possibly want, you can get with Ocado. It is brilliant. So Ocado do M&S, and then they also do their own Ocado brand, but then they also do like random like food farm shops on there as well. So it doesn't have to work out extremely pricey if you don't want it to. But then if there's something really special that you want, you can get it on there. So I do love Ocado. Asda I actually find quite good. I don't mind Asda. I have shopped with Asda before for years. Their food I find really good quality. I don't have a problem with it at all. Sainsbury's I'll do every now and then, so I can use my nectar points with Sainsbury's, and that you can save quite a lot doing that. I think that's quite good. Tesco's, I'm not a massive fan of Tesco's. I don't know why. I think sometimes I've bought things from Tesco's and they'll get delivered and they're already squashy, like the fruit's a bit mushy, and I've had a couple of mouldy products from there before, so I don't use Tesco's. Morrison's I don't mind. Morrison's absolutely fine. Aldi and Lidl I don't shop at. I like to get my shopping delivered. I have just done my first click and collect actually, which I'm going to upload a video soon, like kind of showing what I got doing my first click and collect with Sainsbury's. But it was a bit of a kerfuffle really, so I think I will stick to just having the home deliveries from now on. Cooking, I will probably share with you some recipes, take you along whilst I show you what I'm cooking, how I do it, day-to-day life, maybe kind of what I do with my daughter, going out, taking her to her groups, walking my dogs, pretty much everything. I've watched people's YouTube channels for years and I absolutely love it. I love just kind of getting to know them and following them about in their day-to-day life. I find it really interesting. That's everything from me. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like to see or anything that you'd like me to speak about or talk about. I'm happy to talk about anything. But yeah, thank you for watching and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye. I love Ocado. That's probably my favourite, just purely because of the range of items, products, anything you could possibly want, you can get with Ocado. It is brilliant. So Ocado do M&S, and then they also do their own Ocado brand, but then they also do like random like food farm shops on there as well. So it doesn't have to work out extremely pricey if you don't want it to. But then if there's something really special that you want, you can get it on there. So I do love Ocado. Asda I actually find quite good. I don't mind Asda. I have shopped with Asda before for years. Their food I find really good quality. I don't have a problem with it at all. Sainsbury's I'll do every now and then because I can use my nectar points with Sainsbury's, and that you can save quite a lot doing that. I think that's quite good. Tesco's, I'm not a massive fan of Tesco's. I don't know why. I think sometimes I've bought things from Tesco's and they'll get delivered and they're already squashy, like the fruit's a bit mushy, and I've had a couple of mouldy products from there before, so I don't use Tesco's. Morrison's I don't mind. Morrison's absolutely fine. Aldi and Lidl I don't shop at. I like to get my shopping delivered. I have just done my first click and collect actually, which I'm going to upload a video soon, like kind of showing what I got doing my first click and collect with Sainsbury's. But it was a bit of a kerfuffle really, so I think I will stick to just having the home deliveries from now on. Cooking, I will probably share with you some recipes, take you along whilst I show you what I'm cooking, how I do it, day-to-day life, maybe kind of what I do with my daughter, going out, taking her to her groups, walking my dogs, pretty much everything. I've watched people's YouTube channels for years and I absolutely love it. I love just kind of getting to know them and following them about in their day-to-day life. I find it really interesting. That's everything from me. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like to see or anything that you'd like me to speak about or talk about. I'm happy to talk about anything. But yeah, thank you for watching and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.